Welcome to Tess's Kitchen, and tonight I'm making the classic French onion soup. I don't think there's anything better than that rich beef broth, and those sweet onions, and that cheesy crusted top of a French onion soup. I'm starting out with 6 medium onions, 3 yellow and 3 sweet onions. I'm peeling and halving the onions, and then thinly slicing the onions in about 1/4 of an inch thick. As you can see, they easily divide into thin slices, and that's what you want. Next, we're going to caramelize the onions, and this is going to take the most time. It's going to take about 30 minutes, but it's well worth the effort. This is a product I never used before, but I'm going to try Cat Cora's extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons and about 3 tablespoons of butter, about 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I'm using sea salt, and also some fresh ground black pepper, and about 1/2 teaspoon to a teaspoon of sugar. This is going to help caramelize the onions. I use an electric stove, so I'm going to set the temperature around between 3 and 4. This is a very low setting, and I'm going to cook the onions on low for about 30 minutes. It looks like a lot of onions, but they will decrease in volume. You will see. Add your onions, salt, pepper, and the sugar, and give it a good stir. I'm going to put the lid on for the first 10 minutes to give it a good start and help the onions sweat. As the onions cook, you're going to see them change in color. As they cook and caramelize, they're going to release sugars, and they're going to have a very sweet taste. Next, I'm going to add about 1/2 cup of sherry wine. I'm going to give it a stir and cook for an additional 2 to 3 minutes, just to cook the alcohol out. The sherry is going to give it a rich flavor. You can find this recipe and more on my Facebook and Google Plus page. Remember to come give me a visit. And now the beef broth. I'm going to add about 4 cups of beef broth, and I'm using homemade beef broth. But you can also use a low sodium, good quality, canned or boxed beef broth. Cook on a simmer for an additional 15 minutes. Classic French onion soup always has a slice of toasted French baguette. I'm sprinkling with a little bit of olive oil, garlic powder, and some cheese, and I'm going to toast it under the broiler. After the baguettes are toasted, I'm going to cut up into bite-sized pieces. I just think they're more manageable. Ladle your French onion soup into ramekins or oven-proof soup bowls. Then place your bite-sized croutons on top, and then your gruyere cheese. I am using a medium and an aged gruyere cheese that I got from Wegmans. You can use whatever cheese you like, even Swiss cheese is good. I'm going to broil about 1 to 2 minutes. Not that long, just so the cheese melts and gets a good browning. Oh, and this is a smell from heaven. Look at all that bubbly, cheesy goodness. That is classic French onion soup. And the taste? Wow, that is incredible. Rich beef broth with all that sweet onion and cheesy goodness and crunchy croutons. If that doesn't satisfy your appetite, I don't know what will. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe for future recipe videos from Tess's Kitchen. You can also find me on Google+, Facebook, and Pinterest. Come visit again and enjoy.